Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
It's about stupid jokes about League of Legends too. Everything is just a different flavor of League of Legends.
Gotcha. Well, we got a flavor of League of Legends being put down right now. It's LGD versus AL around the Dragon. This is Dragon number 1. And it's looking like a 4v4 here. Dragon going down, Meteor's pressing in, Meteor gets it.
Ooh,
and now
stolen.
Croco in some trouble as LGD gets out. Nice abyssal dive, but not gonna connect. Jin Zhao makes it out alive.
Okay, that's bit.
This
Finally,
the grub's been waiting this whole time.
Wait, are we? I don't know whether
We're not.
gonna
I don't
get
think we're gonna get a
ourselves-
second. It's 4
I don't think
minutes.
it's gonna, because the Herald will probably spawn immediately after this one. So it's gonna be 3 grubs over to the side of anyone's legend, but none more than that. Starting to look towards the point where Ezreal is going to come online. Looks like he's going towards the Essence Reaver as well as part of his build. He's not there yet. It's going to be another fight potentially over this Dragon. Meteor has ult, but the vision which AL put down before is going to give them full warning of this.
TP coming in. There's the combo though. Nature's Grass comes across as Meteor gonna get another one. He does!
He gets another one!
Oh my god! And Jin Zhao makes it out. Big combo from the explosive charge. And there we go. The reset's coming out from Haichao. He's stepping all over them as another rocket jump follows. It's gonna be LGD moving in.
Good on those ultimates so far, catching out the right people. Oh, sorry, yeah, the wrong name again. He's got himself the ultimate.
Get it right, Nightmare. I can't believe you.
Well, he's left in just in time for Shanks to get jumped on by Meteor.
And Meteor goes underneath the divide, and Haichao picks up the kill. Shanks is
Elsewhere, he's gone topside for the Herald spawn. Shanks just a little bit disconnected, thinks he's safe. Meteor pulls the ult. Does mean that they're not likely to be able to contest towards his topside. Have an Ezreal ult cheers just to see if it was started up a little earlier. Now is a very important time, because Haichao's starting to get some gold in these side lanes. That's important. Kepler's going to get towards his second item spike fairly soon, which will be the Muramata on top of the Essence Reaver beyond that. Once those item spikes are hit, you really need to see LGD push the go buttons and just see what fights they can get.
or the Arcane ship rather. AL a little hesitant to move forward.
They are a little bit, because I think if you engage too hard into the Ezreal and the Tristana at these item break points, things get pretty awkward. Really need to see the Q accuracy from Kepler go well, landing some damage on Kyle.
Jin
Jin Zhao has the
Zhao.
flank.
He's going around the corner. He's seen in the pit.
Parasol.
Birtle going low. Dragon, 2,000 health. Who's going to get it this time? Engage from Jin Zhao. He's charming him up. It's going to be taken by Croco the moment that it matters. And AL trying to go back in for the engage on the Haichao. They can't find him. Nice little buster shots back. Huge damage. Haichao making it out with the buster and that blast cone, but Shanks ends up helping Hope take down Jin Zhao. Birtle cleaning up Hope. He can't get him. Last auto attack from Hope makes the difference. Kepler gets taken down, and AL, they lose 1, but they take everything else. Coming across the bow, Shanks taking the brunt of it here, and some poke really starting to land from Kepler. You got to make it stick. And speaking of, Nature's Grass going to connect onto multiple members here, but the Dragon is the focus if AL can clean up. Harry going in. He does have a lot of AoE. Chains of Corruption goes wide. Meteor is in no position to get there, but he's going to walk in. Harry trying to separate it, and it's taken by Hope. Meanwhile, Harry's just continuing to walk at him. What did you say? Just walk at them menacingly.
He just walks at you.
And he's just walking at him all over the place. As anyone's legend, be a little bit more cautious. Will back out. Ghost got popped by Hope as well. They got to fight to try to get back to this mid lane, though, as Hope is landing that damage.
They potentially allow AL to angle towards the Dragon, but now anyone's legend have to respond around the Dragon.
Kepler's not in any position to be like this, but anyone's legend overextend a little bit. Maybe a turn coming through, but LGD focused down the Baron, and there it goes. Nature's Grasp across. Kepler hits another true shot barrage, and Harry getting burned. He gets eaten alive, and double kills going over to LGD now. Birtle stepping forward. LGD are thriving, and it's all off the back of AL dying, and all of a sudden LGD stream forth.
Late to the start, and the fight afterwards is just not what they needed. The damage of Hope and Shanks is not in position to deal enough damage to the front line to seal the fight, and now suddenly LGD, they have barely as much. LGD feels like they have pretty good positioning on this. Different flanking angles, giving them options here.
All right, you got to watch Hope. You got to watch Haichao. Those are the big engage, at least potentials onto those targets. We got the Dragon down about quarter health now. Chains of Corruption goes wide from Hope. That's actually so big. Now Birtle with the flank. Croco low. It's looking like an LGD
Jin Zhao
combo. as Kepler's going to be getting resets, and as well as Haichao. That is LGD. Another fight holistically in their favor. Hope getting taken down this time. He can't take down Bertle, and it's Haichao bursting over to take Harry out one final time. That is 4 members of anyone's legend down, and LGD streaming.
And LGD, they're not even going to take themselves the Dragon.
That'll be the inhib as well. So they weren't able to get the mid lane cracked down. They definitely did some lasting damage in bot lane as well as claiming a Mountain Soul.
Yeah, that's Croco doing his best Marin impression all those years ago, trying to save the game by clearing the wave in the mid lane.
Arrow this time,
Baron
not there.
folks.
Baron already going half health now.
I saw the teleport in just before this one. I think that was Haichao making his way to the play. LGD, they have the Mountain Soul now. How do they want to play this? You still have to play into multi-item Azir. And the Varus though doesn't have summoners, makes it much harder for Hope to put out damage.
Hope's walking up now. He'll have the piercing arrow available to go, as well as all the ultis available. It is AL on a back foot now though. Baron getting burned down by LGD. Kepler needs to be very careful stepping up like that, but 3,000 health. Nature's Grass coming across. LGD know what they came for, and is the big purple worm as it's claimed. Bertle now looking for an angle over the other side. AL, that's a big all out, and Harry is delivered to the thieving masses as LGD take them out.
There's no real intent to fight the Baron itself. You can see that Croco, he's really leery of leaving his backline. But on the retreat, they cannot keep everyone together. Bertle has had some very important team fights in this game. LGD, they've managed to overcome what we assume would be a very difficult late game through some pretty clutch team fighting.
Also, 605 for Haichao in the mid lane. Absolutely monumental for this guy who's making the push up to the upper levels here for LGD. The call up from their LDL team, and he's making the difference here as Bertle goes in. The turrets are starting to go down. There's Haichao picking off one. He's got the second one too. Kyle going low. That's going to be everything used, and that just is LGD moving in. Kepler hits him. And Haichao locked down, but he's going to get the resets here. The bomb's working, the pop-off, and LGD go one up in the series.
It's pretty hard fought. They had to give up a couple of Dragon fights. It felt like maybe they were getting out
today, but not really been picked up at all. Actually, at all today. And we finally do get to see it. I really like the Rel jungle. I feel like it has so many options in terms of the engage potential there. So many mechanics.
Level 6 dodges out of the Shattering Strike. Man, some fancy feet.
And of course, a reason why Croco was trying to lean over towards these grubs is that Rel is just so innately good at taking them because of the big shield that they get. LGD deny that. Take all 3 grubbies. He's gonna see Meteor immediately. And the Dragon already over half health down. Meteor, though, last time he just walked up and smote it. 2 of those. See if he can do it again. Oh, it's going to be Croco that gets it this time. Kyle is actually on an angle here. He has the...
Yeah, he's out of vision right now. He could have potentially... Well, okay, if he W's in there, he...
Jinjiao.
I mean, he is an ambush predator. Now, I know you're a Zuki.
He's a
Did you ever
Rel.
work with alligator?
That's
Yes,
not
okay,
an
but...
ambush predator. That's a metal horse.
I mean, it is right now. Do you see him? Well, I mean, you can see him in the bush.
Are
Kepler
horses
didn't. Did they see
ambush
him in the
predators?
bush?
Well, I
it's
guess
an
they
ambush
are.
predator.
An equine
Exactly.
difference is right there, and that is first blood to AL.
But this one, this steel horse has done a lot of work. Okay.
Shanks with a pull away solo bolo in the mid lane. Game long-term goal for them. And speaking of a goal, Bertle gets the help from Meteor to slam down Harry.
Bonk. He just hits him over the head. Harry has the ghost, can't use the...
Is coming over from Live Sandbox last year, at least. It's been curious to see him adapt into the LPL because it feels like he fits in pretty well. At least he's been able to take a lot of 1v1 fights in lane, things like that. For me, it's been the best moments coming from like his flank angles and stuff, and I expect that to be the case here with the Aatrox.
Also, I mean, we saw the Poppy banned away from him. Lost a game over in the LEC in a similar situation.
Like 3/4
they try to go towards
tonight.
the Smoke and Mirrors. 1v1 in top side.
I think this is going not Bertle's way as Croco comes down. The crash down seals the deal, and Harry picks it up.
Okay, that's the B movie, but it's B in brackets Erdl, so it's just the
I can't think
Erdl
about
movie.
the B movie the same anymore. And if you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, Bertle is getting engaged on yet again. They think, why not punish him yet again? The Dawning Shadow is coming across. Bertle healing up a lot as well, but it's not going to be enough, and Croco gets his first kill of the game.
Back, and that's good news for them.
Rift Herald is going down to AL right now while the Dragon is being sweeped out from AL themselves. That will be denying the soul point from them, but I think getting the Rift Herald with some lasting damage could do the work that they need.
Call in their destruction special. Demolition, that's the word.
Ah, good job, good job.
Yeah.
Wait, that's
like
Ziggs with you.
Wait.
Oh.
So what happened to it? Oh, wait, hang on. What happened?
It worked? Oh!
No! He drove it into his own side. Shanks!
Well, okay, but...
Right now that Kyle has himself a support item
1v1.
too, it's going to be a bit of poke because Hydro doesn't want too
Oh,
much
whoa!
smoke. This is a fun
Meteor
joke
got
outside
engaged
jungle.
on. He's in a lot of trouble. Shanks is right behind him. The Magnet Storm drags him back. And now Haichao, he's under turret versus the coming onslaught of anyone's legend. They're going to get the Dawning Shadow out. He's actually spacing really well here, trying to get away. The crash down, the lockdown, and Hope is gunning him down too. As Haichao, one more shot, one more auto. Hope goes and commits. Kepler's here. TP coming in from Bertle. This is looking scrappy as LGD trying to get the resets. The World Ender is alive and well, but that Devour comes in clutch for anyone.
Set of regen unboxed. There's a pink ward on the Baron, which means that this won't go unseen. They do have Rageblade Blade onto the Varus, means they do have good Baron damage, but I don't think they're really wanting to start this. This is kind of risky.
They are going to pull the trigger. AL are running for it. Hope's going to stay. No, he decides to come back.
They've got this. Croco's not here
down. Croco and AL make a mistake. Dawning Shadow comes out. Kyle's going straight in. Harry's trying to get the engage. Abyssal Dive connects on a Meteor, but now it's LGD turning the hands. Big Emperor's Divide buffered out up by Haichao. Here comes the Magnet Storm. I don't know, though. It's not going to be enough as they do end up getting Kepler. Bertle and Meteor running away. Was it worth it? And what did it cost? Literally everything.
I mean, it's still going to be out with 2 Baron buffs, maybe even 3. Bertle has Flash. I think he's made it out time. Great buffer out from Haichao. He's had a great series. He's had a great split so far as one of the newest superstars kind of joining this roster. Well, I mean, we'll see if he's deserving of the superstar title right now. He's doing pretty well. We weren't quite given that one for free, but still, good buffer out of that one. Keeps him alive and live. We're into another fight. It's not going to be soul. It'll be soul point for anyone's legend if they get it. Oh, they don't.
What? Kepler denies AL
Varus W, man.
Point. At the end, they will have the upper hand.
Are they scaling up into infinity and beyond?
Oh,
Kyle is
maybe.
going to pull back. He doesn't have Flash.
I actually think that's a pick. He's got the gray health, but it doesn't matter. One more, and that's it. A reset comes through for the World Ender. The mites come out to bear, and LGD have made a big pick onto the front line.
Gosh, this has been a good series of plays back-to-back from LG. They don't have the vision to stop plays like this coming on. Melee range ultimate from the Maokai doesn't do that much, but now they're going for the TP.
Bertle with the TP! We called it from the start. He is the key. The Emperor's Divide comes through. Meteor's getting low. He's healing up so much. Bertle can't get the resets, though. And AL, it's now Kepler looking for the cleanups, looking for more. He's gotten a couple, and it's LGD doing it. Kepler gets hit. Kepler gets locked down. Kepler's in some trouble, but he's firing back at Harry. And Harry's trying to run away now. He goes in, tries to get Kepler. He goes down. And it's LGD straight to the Baron.
A pick onto Meteor in his own jungle turns into a game-turning flank from Bertle. Bertle gets onto both carries, manages to get the Devour out of the Tahm Kench easily too. And anyone in this game, after have been on death's door just before this point, how much of AL got left in the tank? They need to be able to buy their carries some space. They've been struggling to do that so far.
The problem is, though, you have now a payoff paying dividends in terms of the 6 grubs that were already taken from LGD. Craft, my goodness, it was a tightrope down the Senator. But then this big opening, as now another opening is a big double wombo combo, and it's Shanks with a revenge play.
Oh, just as we thought, it could be over at 2-0. It could have been that LGD. They had the turnaround, they had the Baron. Suddenly, with huge death timers, this is probably going to be an inhib gone. They're charging really far forward in this mid lane. Without the Varus here, What can they do to defend this?
I'm just saying, you're the one that said it. I didn't say a single word
I'm so
about
sorry,
it.
LGD.
You're the one that did
so
it.
sorry.
You did this. This is on you. This is all your fault.
How much are they staying
anyone's
for?
legend are looking at the Nexus here. They realize there's one step left. One more moment as Bertle has come alive. This might be an overextension. Shanks eliminates Haichao! And the Nature's Grasp is not enough. The towers are starting to burn. There's no minions. They can't do anything. Oh my! It was the big core for a long time for WE there. When Hope
there's a
wasn't
ward
having
which
good
they can
ones.
deep teleport onto.
That's
See
huge.
if someone back.
I wonder though. There's the Nature's Grasp.
He's
cross
going
PP.
for it. Here we
That's
go.
really deep though. The Nature's Grasp is already gone. They don't have the length of engage, but they do have the flank. Bertle could get bursted down though. Double TP or at least ATP coming out now from AL. They're engaged from Krako. Meteor is getting chunked. He flashes out. Bertle still on the flank. Bertle onto Hope. Bertle trying to get the resets. Bertle can't do it. And LGD, they find the pick. Haichao flashing! Haichao!
Oh, the flash!
Give him that cat chow, baby! As LGD, they find the 3 picks, and they needed it at that moment.
He needed it right there and right then. The deep teleport works out. It's a game of flanks. It's a game of Bertle teleports. You can see that Senna's got the recall off.
Gets the shield popped. Baron getting popped itself. He gets dragged back in. Krako gets Buster shotted away. Nature's Grasp comes across. Now LGD in a front to back. They feel good. Chains of Corruption. It's on the 4 members. The big Emperor's Divide there, but Haichao's in the back. Haichao's going deep.
Shanks is free
down.
hitting.
Shanks is still doing work. And AL, they've done it. They take down the competition so far. And Meteor and Jin Zhao, the only ones besides Bertle left.
I mean, what's going to happen here? We're not going to get teleported into the mid-wave. I don't even know if this is going to be the game again. It's currently a 2 for 2. Meteor might get run down, which would secure the Baron, but it doesn't secure the game.
They're going for
we
the
are
mid.
still in it. Yet again, I don't think they have the HP bars right now. Shanks would have to recall and teleport
into everything, but he gets burned down. Oh, AL try to get away from it. They get Bertle in the end. So LGD down a man. They've got to get back to defend because AL are looking at the Nexus.
I mean, Kroko's on 0 HP. What can he realistically do here? You can see that some of the recalls are coming in late. There is no Baron killed. The empowered recall's not here. There is one Nexus turret, and you have the Nash's Lichbane Azir to help try and take this in. How much can LGD wave clear? Enough, apparently.
They get it. They deny AL. I don't know what AL keeps thinking they can do. They just start throwing themselves at the Nexus.
And they keep throwing themselves against it to try and see if they can break down the walls of LGD. Kepler's caught!
Oh my goodness, the Tonic Shadow, everything! AL are doing it! We're going all the way, baby! I called it from minute 1 of this night! The LPL delivers!
Can't escape from. That'll force out the Devour for free. Now, I think LGD's composition is going to be very much about spreading out their engage in such the way that Kyle can't save Shanks or Hope from the entirety of your burst. In a lot of early dragons too, so don't be surprised to see that started up. And maybe, well, with the Kalista, you're expecting them to get prio, but Kroko's hit first!
Beautiful flash from Krako. They had no idea it was coming. And AL, they spring forth and they take down Kepler. The kill goes to Krako as he throws up the shark. Should be the TP back from Haichao now early.
I think both these mid laners looking to get the first back off, especially once you get gold for the Vamp Scepter from Haichao. That's very, very valuable. Meteor now down towards the bot side. No summoners.
He got it. He got the connection. Hope is in some trouble now. Does get locked down for the dredge line. And, well, we see another catch out, but this time it's in.
Can walk up. Doesn't smite the first one. Of course, didn't have smite. Meteor maybe didn't know that Krako didn't have smite. You get to see their own summoning cooldown. So, Krako gets the kind of third party this. Breaks the shield of that one. Going to take at least one of them, splitting the first spawns of the grubs.
That's, I feel like the first time. We had one game earlier, I think, that we had some split'ems, but yeah. It's been...
In the last game, of course, we saw that LGD couldn't finish the game with 6 grubs. It gave them a lot of power before that.
No man on Haichao. Both junglers show up at the same time, but it's Meteor that claims the kill out of Shanks.
It in the moment a little too much. You see Meteor in the lane by the time you go for that flash. That's a miscalculation in the moment. And whoa, okay, kill on the top side. We're talking about Bertle.
Really seeing some of these differences because it is a bloody battle.
Carries him across the wall into his jungler. That is a heck of a combo. Well played, Harry. Towards the grubs. I'm sure there's an unpredictability in how Croco is playing around this, trying to snowball all 3 lanes. Reminds me of, heck, maybe even a player like Malrang, who would just give up on all of his farm to be in lanes all of the time. But there's a reason why this has not been a common style of play, particularly right in this composition. Croco needs to be powerful.
Looks like a move up from Kepler, and Jin Zhao should just secure this one.
So no contest coming through, especially with the bot lane priority being achieved from Kepler and Jin Zhao. Croco, what's he going to do now? Get some deep vision into the jungle, potentially. I was wondering if there was going to be move up to see if there was any camps alive, but he's been tracking well enough. Of course he doesn't have any and land one of these ganks well now, though, because he's wasted so much time. If he's going to start snowballing, it has to be quick, and here he goes for it!
Timed. Haichao not going to have the rocket jump, as now Croco under tower here, looking for the crash down combo with the Magnet Storm, Shattering Strike, and Shanks gets it.
Croco's really gone deep for this now. He's taken a lot of tower shots. He could just die here.
He's trying to dodge out, but dodged himself out of that one, and the Metal Predator Horse will go down.
Croco has been doing, got Shanks ahead with a number of attempted ganks in that mid lane, going towards Shanks' lane again. Why not just gank the MVP
they
of the
know
last
he doesn't
game?
have flash. They know he's a key piece to LGD. There's the crash down perfectly outside of the turret. Now Haichao is dead meat. Shanks gets the kill. Kepler and the rest of LGD looking for it. Kepler can't really find an angle in here, though. And now it's AL trying to make the great escape through the tri-bush. A little bit of damage being put back.
Someone has to respond. In this case, it's Birdle. He is doing a lot of damage right now. You can see what he's doing with these Qs hit. Let's see how much Hope can do. Birdle can cut them off at the pass, though. His Equalizer can very much stop the escape.
Shanks' damage is engaged. Unstoppable comes through from Harry. Now the Dragon down about 4,000 health. Equalizer.
That's a good Equalizer.
Look at Croco. He just got Buster shotted out of there. The Dragon goes over to AL. So they will deny the stacking. Emperor's Divide comes through, but now LGD want more. They want to keep fighting. Fate's Call double on members. Haichao's around the side, but it's AL pushing back the tides of war. It's a 2-for-1 trade, as well as the Dragon AL.
The Shanks finally gets some time on this tower, and this is what they've been trying to avoid. Shanks with just one wave is going to destroy entire turrets. The force is easier to kill than the Baron, and they'll take less damage than it too.
Uh-oh, he doesn't have
Croco
flash
maybe
yet.
looking for Haichao again.
Oh my god, they got him. That's just taking advantage of a newer player. Not as new, still played last year, so maybe some things being given to him, but it is a Baron. Now AL burning it down easily.
That's a big mistake from Haichao. Right, what can you do here? What's the damage? You have Birdle, who is here with an Equalizer, but here comes Harry.
Okay, Kyle tries to go in. Big Nature's Grass. Birdle's being burned down now. Shanks is doing so much work. Harry takes out Kepler and AL. They've taken 4 members off the map and go right to the Baron.
And all of it starts from where anyone's legend have focused the entire game. It's the man in the mid lane, backed up by the Metal Horse Predator ambush thingy from Croco. They put so much effort into getting this Azir ahead and
sustained damage in them. Hope able to get down a lot of that. And now a Devourer coming out onto Jin Zhao, who's just gobbled up by AL.
Oh,
and
not
Hope
in range.
Now going forward. Kepler, he's got to be really careful. The tongue, and it's not enough. Kepler goes down, Hope on a double kill, and Shanks sets him up for more. That's a triple. Give him a quadra. Give it to him. And now the only one left is Birdle, and he's on the other side of the map. So a quadra kill for anyone's legends, Hope.
He's recalling. He might have the ultimate to wave clear this, but the Baron buff is going to mean this wave clear to kill potentially, but Jin Zhao has respawned to call that one quit. The Mites and the Baron buff going to make this a devastating push.
AL in one fell swoop. They're taking out LGD. It might have been a scrappy fight, but the Mites are going to make the difference here. One final push, one missed fight, and anyone's legend bring us all the way home for a 9-game banger and a 2-2 season scoreline.
Anyone's legend. They drop a game, but they take the series. It has been a...
These were some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.